Greetings and salutations, fellow Entropians. Godly here with another video for helping out the new players, helping out the new hunters primarily. Did several videos over at Port Atlantis, as I think Port Atlantis is probably one of the best places to start your hunting. Where I'm at today is where typically people hunt, which has its advantages, has its disadvantages, but it's certainly not where I would recommend everyone starting, which you'll see in a few moments. But if you haven't guessed, this is actually Camp Icarus. It's one of the starting places when you start on Calypso. You actually start off at this location. Actually over at this teleport over here. Now, you are probably wondering, I keep saying, you know, I don't recommend this place, but a lot of people hunt here. Well, the area, as I suggested, over at Port Atlantis, has similar creatures. Actually, they have the same creatures. Just, they're spread out a little bit, and it's not so crowded by other players. And see, I'm walking from the teleport from our revival hub towards the creatures. You'll see the quartergriffs, which we had over by Port Atlantis. But as I approach these, I'm actually going to run right into the middle of it. Lower levels, they'll probably immediately start trying to attack you. My level, you know, they're a little more patient with me. But you can see there's already a lot of people around here. So that means there's a lot of competition with kills. So when you first start out, you definitely do not want competition. You want to be able to kind of go at your own pace. Now the reason there's a lot of people here is for the second reason I don't think it's a good start. As you can see, the density. There are a lot of them. A lot of them. So when you're first starting out, you don't want to piss off a couple of these and get attacked by multiples at a time. Over at Port Atlantis, you have the ability to be able to pick and choose who you want to attack. Be able to attack one, you know, leave the rest of them alone. Allows it for a lot much more of a safer hunt. Which is why I recommend this place a little later on, after you spend some time, you know, building the skills, you know, working through Port Atlantis. I've spent quite a bit of time here myself. In fact, every time I start a new weapon or a new tier of weapons, I come here. Because I do have some of the defensive skills, I can handle getting attacked a little more often. As you can see, I'm standing within them. They're not coming after me because my skills have elevated a little bit. But even with some armor, you know, they don't do a lot of damage. But if you're starting out, low defensive skills, low armor, they'll hand it to you, let me tell you. Like I said, I still keep coming back here. I'm primarily a rifle skill. Take a look. Skilled laser sniper. My number one skill. Not surprisingly. See, they still do aggro, even though I am a little higher up. But I'm primarily laser sniper, but lately I've been working on pistol. So I did spend some time here with some of the lower end pistols. So I can develop, you know, here, because it's target rich, you know. I can plan around, you know, being able to attack a lot and be able to handle a lot of them come at me, you know, because of certain armors and whatnot. Let me take care of this before he kills me. So anytime I have a new kind of weapon I want to work on, I will come back here. Especially with the levels, you know, my levels are low. So when I'm ready to do melee or whatnot, that's where I come. Today, I'm going to work on a brand new one. Literally, I've killed maybe 10 things so far in my career here using Mind Essence, going with essentially Entropia's version of magic. Never used it before, saw a couple videos of it. It was worth a try, you know, become more of a well-rounded player, be able to do a little bit with everything. So I'm going to be using Mind Essence today. Now, I'm not going to discuss a whole hell of a lot about Mind Essence because I am very ignorant on the topic so far. I have, researched it a little bit, but I'm not comfortable really talking about how to, go about using it. It's very basic from what I understand. You insert some items here. There's a tool that you can buy from the trade terminal, I believe it's 15 TT, and you use it to insert these Mind Force implants. Now once you have the Mind Force implant, put in, it allows you to attach these chips to, I guess, your brain. Going by the animation, it is your, going into your head. It allows you to put these in so you can be able to attack. Now you can use universal ammo, just like your weapons. Well, for your weapons, all your weapons use universal ammo, hence the reason why they're called universal. It's even used on melee weapons to kind of reduce the decay, offset the decay. But I am not prepared to do a full video on, Mind Essence. I'm not there yet, since I am still just learning it myself. That will come. Let me assure you, because I'm enjoying the results of this so far. The little bit I have done now. For the sheer fact it's cheap, which means it could be very efficient as far as saving me some money. It also looks like it's something that I can be carrying around, just like kind of run into lower end stuff, be able to work on whenever. I should probably be using armor for this. My skills are kind of up there, but they still are, hitting me a little bit. But this is part of the reason why I'm doing it naked, is so you can see that if you were to come to this area right off the bat, like the game tries to get you to do, if you start here, you're going to be taking a lot of hits. They're hitting me, but they're also missing quite a bit, which that kind of goes with, having evade skills, having combat reflexes. I'm able to, dodge a lot more of their attacks. Because if you were to start, right on day one over here, they're going to be hitting you with every single hit, just about. Let's get lucky, you're going to be getting hit quite a bit. So it can become very overwhelming and very costly. And that costly part is, obviously Mind Arc wants you over here because they want you to spend money. But if you were to come over here right away and start spending money trying to get armor or, better weapons, it's a waste for new players. Because that TT armor that's available is garbage. If being naked is the worst you can be, that TT armor is basically throwing a t-shirt on. That's how much more protection it's going to offer you. And obviously that is not going to be much. So having this area, right off the bat, it's a horrible idea. There's no nice way of putting it. It's an outright horrible idea. Huh. It's making me use universal ammo. That's odd, because I did buy a Mind Essence, so I didn't have to use my ammo. Anyway, I'm sorry I missed that earlier. So right off the bat, stick with Port Atlantis as a starting spot. Allows you to pick your choose in your battles, so you don't waste too many PDs right off the bat. But once you get a little set in, a little more comfortable with tactics, and can be able to take a few more hits, finally acquire some better armor if you didn't get the starter pack right away. Because even with the starter pack, this can kind of get a little hairy with them ganging up on you. But these punies, they will always have a place for trying out new things. Because they still do drop items. No, there's someone else using Mind Force who just took my kill. That was not very nice. But you can see on my radar down here, all the different green dots. You can see how popular this place is. Popular does not mean positive. I think I might have to coin that and put it on a t-shirt or something. Popular does not mean positive. Because that's a lot of people who are probably wasting a lot of money trying to keep up with the difficulties of working over here. However, once I've done some melee work with, swords. Never done anything with knives yet, so I'll probably come back over here once I try knife fighting, to try my hand at that. There's also, knuckles that I could be using. Go fist fighting over here. Probably try that over here as well. But it's certainly not something I would have recommended early on. Because, they will hurt. Now I've gone through this before, using higher end guns where you can kill these with one shot. I've seen other players do it as well. And the spawn rate on these are incredible, because you can clear out this entire area in a few moments. Just rapid fire killing them all, and they come back incredibly quickly. And if you're not prepared for that or not expecting that, you're going to be ending up at that revival terminal way too much. And, dying is a part of the game. And I do recommend dying sometimes. Makes travel a little quicker sometimes. You gain skills every time you get hit. So it's not terrible. But if you're just starting out over here, you're going to be over there way too much. And there's no way of it really enjoying the game. There's some videos out there of people intentionally dying for skills, which I'm cool with that. It works, it's free skills, you don't have to do anything, and you're gaining skills. The only thing that's costing you is time. Meantime, though, this is a game, it's supposed to be fun. That's long term, alright, let me suck it up and, waste some time to offset, gaining some stuff for free. Which is cool if you're into games like that. But most people, especially if they start out in this area, they're going right for, the war, the fighting, the aggression, what hunting really looks like instead of, that tacticalness, which I will always promote being tactical with this, if you can. Because it'll save you money, and since this is real cash economy, you really cannot be just throwing money at the screen. That's... After a while, you just really won't be able to afford playing the game, or it won't be fun because you're going to be spending too much on it. You gotta be smart about it. Which is why this ends up being my 4th, 5th video, as far as noob hunting goes. I shouldn't say noob hunting, new hunting. Noob implies, ignorant. And if you're watching these videos, you're certainly not going to be ignorant. Again, if I'm ignorant, I'm not going to be talking about it because I don't want to be, caught off guard. Certainly not infallible. But I've been doing something right because I'm still growing in skills every day. My storage has got a nice collection of stuff going. See? I'm fighting naked. That guy just hit me for over 16. So a few of those when you're just starting out, that would be extremely rough on you. So to save you some headaches, have some fun, be able to enjoy the game, please do not start out over here. It has its advantages, as I've discussed, as you've gotten used to it a few times, could take some hits, be able to test out some different weapons, go try to level up some different skills. There's another thing. See how popular it is, and now there's nothing around. That's a waste. There's a glitch over there, but he's attacking someone. So now I'd have to stand around and wait because it is so popular. Now there are other creatures in the area. Other creatures which, you know, my next video I'm going to probably explore the next 2 creatures a little bit. So you get an idea of what else is in this area. Because this is not just a one-trick pony as far as monsters go. Now, I really don't want to keep rambling on my love-hate relationship for this area. I think I'm going to end it there. Hope you guys found this information useful. If you did, please like, subscribe. If you didn't, subscribe. You don't have to like it though. Leave me some comments. Tell me what you think about it. If you have any opinions, good or bad, argue with me about it a little bit. I'm up for the discussion. Like I said, I'm not infallible, but I feel pretty strongly about this. I don't think I'm the only one who's opposed to this as a starter area. This is a advanced starter area, as it were. So, again, hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.